good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex. I'm back here with another video, and ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to discuss today. Right now, the game is not even over, and I'm just so tired of it. The Dolphins have given up. I've given up as well. I'm not gonna watch the game if they're not even playing. They're barely playing right now at this point. They're getting scored on by practice squad players that probably shouldn't even be in the league. Well, they're in the league. They're in the league for a reason, but they're getting scored on by backups at the moment. We got 50 on our head, and by the way, the Bills ain't even really playing for nothing but a 2 seed, and they look way more desperate. Guys, we gotta have some serious dialogues here. And I haven't been this toxic in a long time. I've calmed down, but at this point, it's like, fuck it. We just lost. And it's not even the fact that we lost, the way we're losing, how it's happening, like how predictable it was. Listen, we got a couple of things to get into. Number one, Chan Gailey has to go. That's number one. And by the way, I am aware that we can still make the playoffs with the Indianapolis Colts losing, but that's going to be so difficult to happen. And if that happens, we'll make another video. But for right now, I'm just going to make this video. I'm going to make it as if we're not making the playoffs, because right now I don't like we're making the playoffs because of a lot of reasons. Our offense is just dog. I've been saying this all season, and I'm sorry if you hate cuss words, but I just don't care at this point. I've been saying this all season, and people just been like, oh, making excuses, or oh, somebody called me lazy for saying our offense was trash. They was like, stop with this lazy narrative that our offense is trash. We just do what we have to do. No, our offense is trash. I hope that you realize that now. Now, anyways, Chan Gailey, you have to go. My next requirement for an offensive coordinator: if you are over 70 years old and or he's 68, if you are damn near 70 and have never accomplished anything at the NFL level, there's a reason why you're not an offensive coordinator. Why the did we bring him out of retirement? That don't make no sense. By the way, we just scored a touchdown. I really just don't care at this point. Anyway, we got 50 on our head right now. If you are an offensive coordinator and you're 70 years old and you never accomplished anything at the NFL, I'm so confused on why he was even thought of as an offensive coordinator. I'm sure maybe it's because Fitz and him had a relationship a long time ago when Fitz was with the Buffalo Bills or the Jets. I don't know. I just don't even understand. I couldn't even fathom why. Like, hey, let's call up Gailey. He should never been an option. There had to be better people. I don't want to see him on the team next year. Who else do I not want to see on the team next year? Oh, let's get into it. None of the receivers, none of them, except for Lynn Bowden because he's a rookie. I'm going to say this right now. Every rookie on offense gets a pass from me. Yes, Tua did not play that great, but every offensive rookie gets a kind of a pass from me because they are a rookie. I cannot be that too hard on him. And sometimes I have to remind myself of that because Tua has thrown some passes this game where I'm like, what the f***? And then I got to remind myself, like, he's a rookie. You got to calm down. Like, I be wanting to say so bad, like, that we need to go get Fields, but then it's like, he's a rookie. Calm down, Flex. Calm down. So he get a pass. The lineman get a pass. Lynn Bowden get a pass. You know what I'm saying? These are guys I want to see for the future. I like Mike Gesicki too. The rest of our receivers suck. Devontae Parker, he should not. I'm sorry, I'm done with him. And not even no disrespect to him. I like Parker a lot, and maybe he could be good as a wide receiver too. He can't be a wide receiver one. The mother can't stay healthy, and then he fell down on a pick. And I mean, he's amazing. He's great. I love Parker. But he cannot stay healthy. He's not consistent enough. There were some games where if he was in, we might have would have won, but he was hurt. I mean, at some point in time, it's like, you know what? I'm done with him. All right. Jakeem Grant, done with him. Matt Collins, obviously done with him. Isaiah Ford, I don't want to see him put on the jersey anymore. I'm done with every single receiver that we have. Okay? I'm done with the running backs. I'm not done with the running backs, but even they do suck, but I'm not done with them. I think they'll be fine. They're not the reason we're losing this game. It's mainly just our wide receivers, our passing game, and Chan Gailey. And again, he's 70 years old, has not accomplished anything. He should have never had a job. Now, I know I'm going to get asked about the Tua situation, what I think about it. If we end up with this third pick, right, if the Texans lose and we end up with the third pick, all I'm going to say is this. I'm not going to say we should draft a quarterback. I'm not going to say we shouldn't draft a quarterback. All I'm going to say is we need to evaluate all our options. And you can take that how you want to. I don't care. I don't care how you take it. I'm going to say this. We should evaluate all our options. I'm already going to say this. I'm not being too. You see, I got my Tua jersey on. I still support him. But all I'm going to say is this. We should evaluate all our options. At every single way. And that would be just best practice. It would be a disservice or malpractice to do anything else but to, when you get a third pick, it would be just because you got your quarterback don't mean you got to check out. You can't check out the other ones. That would just not be best practice. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this: evaluate our options. I'm leaning towards. I don't want to tell you who I'm leaning towards drafting because that's going to ruin the draft video. But anyway, let me get back into this game. Currently, we're getting our ass beat. So Our receivers suck. Our defense has been getting torched. I don't know why the Bills played Josh Allen and them in the first half. Well, they just wanted to break records in stat pad. And I wish we could have stayed in the game, because when Matt Barkley came in, I think we could have won if we would have stayed in the game at that point, even though we're getting outscored by even Matt Barkley right now. So who knows if we would have won regardless. But yeah, he was coming in stat pad, and that made me mad. I'm like, yo, please, 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 please win this game. And at that point, we just played terrible the entire game. Byron Jones got cooked. I'm pretty sure Xavier Howard got cooked. I've kind of like blacked out at a certain point in this game, so I stopped caring about what happened after after the third quarter ended. It was just like, what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care about the touchdown we just scored, because we're okay now. We're losing 19-49. Congratulations. This makes me feel better about the prospect of our offseason. But anyways, listen. Tua did not have the strongest game. He had a lot of drops. He also had some passes that he wish he could have took back, and that's just the facts of the matter. He did not play that well. Maybe we needed Fitz for this game, but at the end of the day, that's not a sustainable formula. It's like, oh, we go down 21, let's put in Fitz. That just doesn't make sense to me. But maybe we needed Fitz. I don't know. It's just some stupid shit. You should not need another quarterback if you have a starter. It's not something that should happen. At the time, it comes to a point in time where it's just like you gotta just accept it. The Bills, I ain't gonna lie, they might be going to the Super Bowl. When I just watch them play, either we just were frauds, or either we just was unprepared, or the Bills are going to the Super Bowl, because we don't have no answer for them whatsoever. I can't even sit up here and act like it was only us playing bad. The Bills absolutely dominated every aspect of the game. We had no chance of ever. Well, we stopped them a couple of times in the first quarter, but we went 3 and out. Of course, our offense sucks. That's the thing with Chan Gailey. He want to do all these RPOs and read option and screen passes. He looked like Adam Gates Jr. and he's older. He looked like Adam Gates Sr. But then when we go down, he want to spread shit out and then we were able to actually move the ball. But at that point, it's too late. We're down 50. It's like, I'm done with Chan Gailey. I'm always done with Chan Gailey. I do not want to see him coach another game in the NFL. I don't even think he wants to coach another game in the NFL. In fact, maybe, I ain't gonna lie, we should have put him out of retirement. I'm thinking he might have lost his game on purpose just because he want to retire again. I don't know. I would be highly surprised if he's already old as shit. He's not accomplished anything in the NFL. Not one thing. I don't know why. I get it. Even when y'all look at the video when we signed Chan Gailey, I'm looking like, what has he done? I'm trying to think, has he done anything? What has he, proven? I don't know. 70 years old, no accomplishments in the NFL. You should not have. Overall, I guess we still had a good season, but, it's just frustrating. What else I have to say? I'm just making sure I don't forget anything. Our defense, I think this is an outlier game for our defense. I think our defense is still amazing. You got to give credit to how the Bills played on offense, and then you have to say, at a point, they just gave up. You know what I'm saying? Because, to be honest, our defense gave up 21 points in the first half, or in the first half. Then, which is not good for us, but that's not, crazy numbers. But then, we gave up a punt return, and we also got a pick 6. So, that's 14 points right there. So our defense gave up 21 points right now. At this point, I don't know how many points we've given up, because we've given up. But that's just, it is what it is at this point. All I know is our defense, I think they're still untouchable. I like our defense. I think our defense will get better. Still like Flores. I don't know how he chooses his offensive coordinators, but I still like him. And then I still like Mike Gesicki. I still think our offensive line is young and improving. I'm talking about some positivity. But I think our skill players, as far as our wide receivers and our running backs and the quarterback play we've been getting, is just absolutely dog shit. And again, I give certain people a pass because they're rookies. I give Tua a pass because he's a rookie. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to act like he's playing good. I'm not going to act like the team is failing him. Even though he do fail him at certain moments, he also fails the team at certain moments, okay? But he's a rookie. Like I said, I give him passes, okay? If Austin Jackson misses a block, if Solomon Kinley misses a block or something like that, I usually try to give him a pass. I try to be nice. The rookies, I try to be nicer. I got to remind myself, but I try to be nicer. But at the end of the day, we just got to be better. Now, if we do somehow make the playoffs, I'm going to make another video, and maybe it'll be exciting. But I'm just, at this point, I'm just so over the season. I don't have any confidence, even if we were to make the playoffs at this point, just seeing what happened right here. Obviously, I'm never giving up, you know what I'm saying? I'm never going to give up, but it's just the facts of, I'm still watching the game, matter of fact, and it's just the facts that we just don't even look like we know what we're doing. The Buffalo Bills, on a whole nother level. They got practice squad players scoring multiple touchdowns. They got, it's just a lot going on right now. A lot to really register. If I'm the Dolphins, I'm drafting all I'm saying is this, I bet not see us draft one defensive player. I bet not see us I bet not see us getting one defensive player in free agency. I don't want to even interview a defensive player. We need straight offense. I don't care if we got to overpay at this point. I don't care. It's to the point. I don't think Juju's that good, but like if you got to overpay Juju, overpay him. Fuck it. We got to get. I mean, we suck. I mean, Mac Hollins just fumbled. Look, y'all see it right on the screen. Mac Hollins just. I mean, at this point, listen. Give receivers money. I don't know how we got to do it. We can draft one, but like I said, I'm gonna get into that some more. I think we need multiple receivers. That's the thing. It's not like we need one receiver going to change it. We need multiple receivers. I'm not even quite sure I'm confident about the Park anymore. So, at this point, we need to draft multiple receivers. We might need a running back. Actually, yes, we need a running back as well. And our skill position is just terrible. It's just quite frankly terrible. I think our offense is going to get a lot better. I'm hoping Tua's good. Like I said, I'm not giving up on Tua. I'm hoping he's still good. I do think, however, it would be malpractice not to evaluate all options in the draft. Okay? And if we're not going to get a quarterback, we should at least make other teams think we're going to get a quarterback, because then that would increase our value of our pick. So I'm really hoping the Texans lose today. Nick Needham just got burnt right in front of me, y'all. Y'all about to see it on the screen. I just seen Nick. Yep. Nick Needham just got burnt right in front of me. Again, They have 55 points with Matt Barkley on our head. It's Matt Barkley. Is that like, I mean, this is bad. And our starters are still in the game. This is Matt Barkley. This is Matt Barkley to a receiver that I don't know his name. What's his name? Davis. Y'all, it's bad. This was our number one defense, by the way. It's bad, y'all. It's fucking terrible. And it's kind of hard to be excited about, it's just the way we're going out is just bad. You know what I'm saying? It would hurt more if it was closer, but I would respect how we went out a lot more. I mean, we're going out terribly right now at the moment to backups. I'm pretty sure that backups have scored more than our stars. Our stars have been in our game. They've scored more with their backups than we scored. Like, just think about this for a second. Something got to change. And like I said, our defense is getting fried right now. They've given up. I don't care at that point about our defense. It's our offense fault we lost this damn game. Obviously, you can look at it and say, oh, well, your offense is not going to ever score 56. Trust me. They wouldn't score 56 on us. First of all, they got a punt return and they got a pick. So that's 14 points right there. They didn't score 56 on offense. Not to mention, our defense has given up, and if they hadn't given up, I doubt they would have, 40, 30 points. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't happen. Now that the season's over, we got a lot to address. Now that the season's all but over, and we'll see, man. I'm praying we get another game. I'm hoping Jacksonville wins, but we'll see if the season's over. But now that the season is most likely over, Chad Gailey got to go. I would say Tua had an okay rookie year. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Listen. Get in the comments and let me know what you guys think about the game. It's embarrassing, terrible, awful. Dolphins, you're disappointing me. All right, but what should I have anticipated? What should I have fucking anticipated? Get in the comments and let me know what you guys like, comment, subscribe, roll to take care of your bucket. Listen, I'm out.